So many people think that photojournalism is dead, and we think it's not true. And indeed, we think that photojournalism is at the heart of our need for understanding, and often the understanding comes from pictures, pictures of the reality. We're going to show you a picture, and it's a picture that was taken in Yemen in 2011. It's a mother holding her son. And this picture really resonates with the Pietà and really gives an understanding of the dramatic situation this mother and her son is in. And it's exactly this kind of understanding, this human connection, this connection with the feeling that she's feeling currently, that we want to leverage.
And I think one of the big strengths of photojournalism is to take you right in the heart of the action. This was during G20 in Toronto. Some of you might have been there. I know some of you were there and actually got captured by the cop. Anyway, I think it's the power of taking you where it's happening and taking you where there is no space or time for setting up anything. And this picture is a very good example of that. There's so much happening, people laughing, taking pictures, a guy jumping on a police car. And what I feel when I see that is that this picture is empowering me. I can choose whatever is interesting for me in that picture, and that's what's so precious about photojournalism.
So at Wondereur, we decided to leverage the power of photojournalism applied to art, and really trying to create this emotional connection that we find in the news and to find it as well in the art world.
So we do that by pairing an artist and a photojournalist. They spend 6 to 18 hours together, and they go into exploring the process of an artist, about like technique and little details, but also about how the body is involved, and how you use your body and soul to create, how an artist actually relates to the space around themselves, how the process of creation reveals something of how risk-taking creating a picture can be, or how revealing of your soul it can be. So it's really about how the process is going to help us being this little voyeuristic little mouse in the corner of the artist studio, and understanding what the gesture and what the human experience is of creating a piece of art. So this is, let's say, the 360 view of an artwork, as opposed to what you see in the gallery or the museum. It's everything else. It's the history. It's what's come before it's on your wall or in the museum.
The other point is really about the intimacy, and it's back to the Pietà, trying to create a sense of emotion, a connection. And it's really trying to go against the artist statement or the curator statements, and really trying to be as close as the artist as a French kiss, almost like making love with the artist. So the pictures you're going to see on Wondereur are so close, only a person that is really a close relative, a mother, a father, a boyfriend, or girlfriend, would be able to approach that close to the artist itself. So it's really trying to make this intimacy very human and very relevant when you discover an artist. And we think this is really at the heart of an understanding of art, really getting the soul that is behind the artwork that you're seeing. And it's really, going against when you go to an artwork, to an art galleries, and you just see the artwork. Here we're seeing the soul that really made this artwork possible. And you're going to see it in the next picture. You see her kissing this bird. And because this bird for her is an emotional connection that is really meaningful in everything she lives and everything she does. And this moment was captured not as a setup, but really as the artist was staying 18 hours to 6 hours with this artist and really captured this moment. And the artist did not do any setup for that.
And I think it takes us to the roots, really, of what lies behind art. It's really the sources for inspiration. It could be stuff that you buy in a flea market, and this guy is really interested in old stuff and stuff coming back from the memories and lives of people long dead. Inspiration, emotion, intimacy, how your body is used, it's all lies. It all creates a 360-degree portrait of what lies behind the result, and going beyond the product. Art is not just the result; it's the process. It's the journey that matters too, and that's really what we are sharing on a weekly basis on Wondereur.
So we launched in September 2012. We've been showing about 30 artists so far, and really every artist that we're showing have been created by curators from Paris, from Toronto, from New York, and soon from Kyoto and other places. And for every artist, we build those stories. And the way the design is built is really to show off the power of those pictures. So it's really like very minimalistic design where everything is around the picture. And in terms of proportion between words and pictures, it's about 90 to 80% pictures and 10 to 20% text. And really this equilibrium, we think, gives the maximum amount of understanding for the viewer and also help us to understand which angle they want to take. And the way we finance it is not by subscription, so it's completely free. We do it every week and we do it for free. And we choose the path of selling artworks as a way to finance those photojournalistic stories.
So we've been super happy with the feedbacks we've had so far, and you'll see some of them on this slide. Great comments from the Globe and Mail and Gwyneth Paltrow, but mostly from our readers. And the readers were reacting to the human aspect and how they felt connected like never before with the work that we were showing. And so that's just the beginning, but we already have a very strong community of people following us and asking for more.
So we started with 3 people. Now we're about 10. And really, you know, it's really a cross work between, you know, journalists, photojournalists, designers, tech people, you know, that usually don't like to work together. So created some fun moments because everybody has a different vision.
And now, Sky is the Limit. This is a work by Walter Seegers, an artist we love, and he's taking us to the moon, and we are taking you to the moon too.